A warm welcome to all the listeners. Listen to the Blue Horse. Dr.C.K.N. is in conversation with Pooja. I'm sure you'll enjoy this session, and I'm sure it's going to be some food for your thought.
Hello everybody, I welcome you all on another podcast in conversation with the Blue Horse. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Hello doctor, how are you?
I'm good.
So today we are going to speak about on another interesting topic about parenting, and according to you, who do you think are the best parents?
How do you evaluate a parent is a big question mark.
Okay.
It's not so easy. It varies. I would say that it varies from socioeconomic factors.
Okay.
It varies from culture to culture. It varies from geography.
Okay.
Many parameters are there.
Okay.
So, what is the percentage that you're going to give to a parent that he is the best parent, or the mark you're going to give? It's not so easy. So, this lies with how do you bring up your child. Okay, the child needs some support, both physically, mentally, monetarily, everything. Right?
Okay.
So there are two things, one is the father and the other is the mother.
Yeah.
So the mother plays a lot of important role till the age of 5 or 6.
Okay.
Even after that, mother plays an important role, no doubt. Initial period, the mother plays an important role.
Okay.
And later, I would say, father also has a role, no doubt. But the percentage of mother's role is more important in the initial period. That's how it goes.
Okay.
But ever since millennium, the complex structure of human life, because there's a vast difference between the urban and the rural, right? Say, for example, if there is a remote habitants in the Western Ghats of India,
Okay.
where there are 10-15 houses are there, they have no much access to civilized areas. They don't send their children to school. What happens to the parental condition there? Children hang around with the parents all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they learn the basic survival.
Yes.
They are not bothered about the so-called education, what you're talking about.
Of course, as you said, it depends upon the geographical situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who are the best parents if you say the first parameter is how
So
much
you
of time
say-
that you spend with your children?
Yeah.
Say, for example, if the father and mother are working,
Yes.
where do they have the time? The caretakers come into play.
Okay. So now you spoke about the very rural area.
You forget the rural now.
Okay.
Let us not bring the rural here.
Okay.
In an urban area, if the father and mother are working,
Yeah, they don't have enough time to spend with the children.
then how do you evaluate this parental condition to a child? Do you think that these parents are the best?
They are fulfilling that with replacing time with the amount
Giving
of
gifts,
money. Yeah, they are spending on the child. They're giving gifts.
Does the child understand that? Does the child understand that the parental condition is to get a lot of costly stuff?
Up to certain.
Footwear or clothes or whatever, electronic gadgets and playground, playing instruments and all that kind of thing. Whatever that costly stuff that you can buy and keep giving the child. That the child understand what it understand. Is this the way that my parents show love to me?
Yeah, that's what. Up to certain age, the child does not realize what is happening around the child, and
No, you're wrong. Child knows everything.
at a certain age, they feel that they are missing something. They find it.
They
out.
clearly know that they are missing
The love
quality
and
time from
affection.
the parents.
Yeah.
They know that.
Okay.
Not that they don't know. They know very well. They know very well. Maybe with words they won't be able to explain.
Yeah.
But they will show you in some language.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
Then
And
when
do
they
you
show
think that many parents are able to understand the signs that the child is showing?
No, when you grow a pet at home, a doggy,
Yes.
a good pedigree dog, you are supposed to understand the language of the dog.
Yes.
When it is hungry, when it wants to go for a loo, and when it is sick and whatnot.
Of course.
As a parent, I think it is your prime psychology to understand the behavior of the children, what it is trying to express.
Yes, but then does that happen in today's world? Because we see a lot of parents and children going for counseling, and there is the third person to communicate between them.
See, if there is a distress between a husband and wife,
Okay.
the father and mother, where they have two small children, there's a dispute or there's a discomfort, there's a problem, where they're going to have a lot of differences of opinion. And then that goes into more and more conflict.
Okay.
In this scenario, what happens to the children? The mother or the father is going to show more of their frustration and anger onto the children when the children approaches the parents for something or the other. There the children gets affected. Okay. So do you evaluate these are the good parents?
No.
They should know you are not supposed to fight in front of children. The husband and wife should not fight in front of the children, quarrel in front of the children.
No, this is another case, whereas in general, like the husband and wife are in like they are living together happily, but then they are very busy, like as you said, in urban cities we see like parents are both are working and they are very busy, and in even in that case we see that children doesn't get quality time to spend with their parents, or parents doesn't spend time with their children.
Yeah, there it becomes a psychological burden. Children are not able to spend time with the parents, and the parents are not having enough of time for the children, and the children start demanding.
Yeah, they are trying to get whatever they want from their parents. Like
what do you mean whatever?
Like the parents feel guilty in one point of time. The parents feel guilty that they are not able to spend time with the children. So children make use of that and they get whatever they want, like the gifts or costly devices or whatever they want.
See, the children are exposed to basic atmosphere of home front. Okay, and that home front has to be kept in certain order. Okay. This is the prime responsibility of the parents. I wish you understand this.
Yes.
And what should be the behavior of the father and mother as a husband and wife in front of the children plays a role. Okay? They have to be very clear on that.
Okay.
It's after all, learning by imitation is the first step of learning for a person who's born. Children will pick up a lot of qualities from the father and mother looking at their behavior.
Okay.
So the love and care of a husband to a wife and wife to an husband is clearly noticed by the children.
Okay.
That's why you're not supposed to fight in front of the children. These are the good parents. One.
Okay.
Two. What is the best good balanced food you are going to give to the children, which is the responsibility of the parents.
Okay.
If it is well designed and met and executed, they become the good parents.
Okay.
And what it is to teach small morals, okay?
Okay.
From the father or the mother, or anyone can play the role on that.
Okay, 1 minute. When it comes to food, do you think like every child gets good healthy food?
No, you are supposed to give healthy food. You must make
Okay.
sure the children eat healthy food. Okay, it stops there.
Okay.
Then, how much of importance given to the clothings?
Okay.
How the child should understand what should be its clothings, for various activities.
Okay.
And how do you meet out that, and how do you make the child understand on that? Is going to be another key factor.
Yes.
Then comes the housekeeping.
Okay.
What it is to keep the house spick and span.
Okay.
And that sense of responsibility is picked up by the children by looking at the parents keeping the house spick and span.
Okay, the general discipline to be maintained.
It is not the question of discipline, it is question of order.
Okay.
The discipline will not come into play here at all. Discipline is more of a behavior.
Okay.
Housekeeping is something which is permanent.
Okay.
Whatever may be your behavior. When you pick up a book from somewhere,
It has to be placed there.
placed there. And that sort of a teaching should be given to the children.
Okay.
When he picks up a toy and put it on the ground and play, then after playing he has to pack it up and
Replace
keep
it
it
back.
where it is. Okay? If there is a laundry bag somewhere where you put all your old clothes, removed clothes, just don't throw it around.
Okay.
Put it in that laundry bag and go for it. When the servant comes, they pick it up from there for the wash.
Okay.
When you sleep and get up, make your bed. Fold everything and all that kind of thing.
Okay.
When you start doing
Teaching
that
the
every day,
Cleanliness
yeah,
of the house.
yeah. And every time when you eat food, you pray the God or nature for thanking the nature of God
Okay.
for having given food for my hunger.
Okay.
And the children also should be shown how to respect the servants coming at home, come to the
Okay.
house. This is very important.
Okay.
Because they come for their livelihood, keep your house spick and span, wash clothes, wash vessels. Or some cook may come and cook your food,
Okay.
They come for their salary. They are not your slaves,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
They cannot be treated harsh.
Yes.
So you have to treat them, the parents have to treat them with a mark of respect.
Okay.
And that is observed by the child. And the child knows my mother's big and she gives lot of respect to the cook who comes in. It runs in his mind.
Yeah, it also again depends upon how the parents treat the maids. The children usually, learn from how their parents behave instead of teaching
If you are
them.
going to, abuse your servant, if a mother or father is
Yeah.
going to abuse the servant, abuse the cook,
Yes.
shout at them and all that, these children also get up and start screaming at that time.
Yes.
If they are treating the servants and cooks and all that, whoever the faculty is coming inside the house with a mark of respect,
Yes.
the children also, when they call them, they treat them with a mark of respect. This is very important.
Yes, they usually say that children learn from seeing more instead of being taught verbally.
Yeah. So the
And parents can also teach about the value of money.
No, that is a different area now.
Okay.
No, these are all the behavioral
Okay, so
parts.
far you have told that good parenting is about spending quality of time, providing good foods, and teaching them about clothes, and maintaining an order at home, and as well as how you behave with the maids.
Yeah, make them, behave with people from outside.
Yes.
There's no question of maid or anything.
Okay.
You should know how to address people with a mark of respect.
Okay.
It's a big people.
So respecting others.
Respecting others. And one more thing is that the time that the children should go to bed, which is very important.
Okay.
And the parents should make sure that children,
They get
run
good
around and
sleep.
play enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't block them up.
Okay.
A lot of children have a problem. Today we have verticals. We don't have horizontals here. In the sense, like those days there were individual houses. These days there are communities. There are
Yes.
gated communities. There are hundreds of apartments or living units inside one plot, and your flat system where 20-30 houses are in a building.
Yes.
Where there are a lot of children around, and all that the parents do a big mistake by saying, "Don't go and play with that boy. Don't go and play with this boy."
Okay.
They find that you get spoiled if you go and play with that boy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That should not be done.
They are becoming overprotecting.
That one thing should not be done at all.
Okay.
You should allow the freedom to the child when he goes and plays.
Yeah, he should choose whom he has to play with, who his friends has to be.
Yeah, that is one more aspect of the parents where they can always have an eye,
Yes.
but make sure that it is expressed in such a way to a child
Yes.
that the child understand. You cannot turn around and abuse other children of your gated community
Yes, they are
in front of your children.
Yes, they are actually thinking that they are protecting their child, but actually they are, they're spoiling them.
Yeah, you are not supposed to talk bad about other children of the other houses in front of your child, in front of their child.
Nowadays, it's like every parent think that their child is very special. Of course, they are very special. Each child is special to their parent, but then not in the case of abusing others.
Yeah. Then there are certain aspects of the parents have to be kept outside the house,
Yes.
especially smoking
Okay.
and drinking alcohol, conducting parties at home.
Okay.
All that has to be avoided in front of children.
Okay.
You smoke if you want to smoke, but you go outside and smoke. Make sure that the children doesn't see you smoking.
Okay.
Initially for a period of time, it is a must. And then if you have the habit of having one or two drinks, in a European culture it's totally different. In
Yes,
an American
it's
culture it's totally, in an Asian culture it is needed. That you can have your own fun, but you go to an outside hotel or a bar and you can have your drink and come back home. This one.
Okay.
Conducting parties at home, throwing parties at home, bringing friends, your family friends or your work colleagues and all
Yes.
that. And such parties with alcohol and smoking in front of the children
Yes.
gives a lot of impact on the children. It's not going to help the children.
I
They
think
can
the
be exposed later after their adulthood, not now.
Yes. I think the parents must also teach the difference between relatives and
I am
friends.
specifically talking about the children who are up to 12 years old.
Okay.
These things, a good parent will not do all these things at home.
Okay.
Okay? And then the parents should be always smart enough, both the husband and wife, both the father and mother,
Okay.
to create interest in their children to learn,
Okay.
not to force them to read.
Okay. They must,
Never force them to read.
They must develop their curiosity in learning,
Yes, interest in them to learn. That curious stuff to learn.
not to compete with other students. in
That
the-
comes under comparison.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
You should know, you should be brilliant enough to create curiosity, as you said.
Okay.
The interest to learn. You only develop interest to learn.
Yes.
You don't push them to learn.
Yes.
That.
So that helps the child to find out the real interest in them and real talent in them, what they have.
Yeah. The next thing is you should be smart enough to identify the talents in your child
Okay.
and then promote that area of interest in him
Okay.
and provide facilities, openings to that child to develop that area of talents which is lying in him.
Yeah.
Suppose your child is too good in painting. Keep promoting him, keep exposing him to all kinds of painting, take him to painting exhibitions, show him different types of painting.
Okay.
You have the internet world today.
Yes.
Go and show him lot of things. A lot of online classes are there in painting.
Yes.
Lot of small amount of money can be spent and given enough
Yes.
of these painting equipments, paints and brushes and the chart boards, canvas and all that stuff, where you can sit and paint around.
Yes.
Promote it. I'm just telling you for this example.
Okay.
Keep promoting the child on that talent.
Okay.
If the child is not is not always interested towards the academic way of education by reading books and going and writing exams, securing marks. If the child is good enough in some games, sports, physical activities, promote him there.
Yes.
Sprinter, 100-meter winner in Olympics.
Yes.
If he is going to continuously perform for 3 Olympics,
Okay.
he'll be one of the richest men in the world.
Okay.
You don't need any education for it. Your books don't play
Yes.
anything there.
So the child has to be given
The
time.
child has to be basically known how to communicate.
Okay.
His communication should be clear.
Okay. He must be able to express his feelings.
He doesn't have to have language power. He has to know his language,
Okay.
and he should know how
He
to
should be expressive.
express himself
Okay.
in a very simple manner.
Okay.
We don't need, people used to turn around and say that a man's education is judged with his spelling. All that is
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
He needn't have to write anything. If he knows how to speak, it's enough.
So he must be able to find out his the interest, and his talent has to be developed, and the parents must find out opportunities and lead the children accordingly.
Parents, see, once you are a mother or once you
Yes.
are a father,
Yes.
a father and mother or a man and woman get together and produce a child, becomes the ultimate responsibility of both the father and mother to bring up the child in a manner that he should be able to support himself and live in future.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
And whoever parent that he is doing that particular job
Okay.
and make the child fully aware of what is around him,
Okay.
and then could be able to make a living for himself by supporting himself with this in this present financial world
Okay.
without harming others,
Okay.
without creating problem in the society.
Okay.
I will not turn around and say that he has to be an example in the society. No, he can live a normal life
Okay.
with his normal behavior and support himself financially after a certain age of 22, 24. If that kind of a support is given by parents to the children, they are the best parents.
Thank you very much, Doctor. All those informations were very valid, and hope this is going to be useful for many parents. Thank you very much. See you on another interesting podcast.